Now to an NBC Connecticut exclusive. President Donald Trump paused immigration from 19 countries after an Afghan allegedly shot 2 National Guard members in Washington, D.C., killing one of them.
This has created uncertainty for some immigrants on a path to citizenship. NBC Connecticut political reporter Mike Savino is here to share the story of a Cuban immigrant hoping to become a U.S. citizen. Mike, how is this impacting him?
Well, Moises Ricardo says he's dreamed of becoming a citizen here in the United States since he left his native Cuba nearly 2 decades ago, and he feels like he's really working hard to reach that goal. So he was devastated when he found out that things are put on hold.
I feel proud of everything I've managed to achieve.
Moises Ricardo says he came to the U.S. 17 years ago to get away from oppression in Cuba. He worked hard to build a better life for himself, driving trucks and removing trees. He's been in Connecticut for 3 years now, living with his son, also a Cuban immigrant. Ricardo says he had to delay a November citizenship examination because of open heart surgery. He was set to take that test on January 6th. But then last week, he received this letter from the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services that his appointment was canceled.
It's unimaginable how much a person can suffer with things happening inside their body, in pain, in anxiety, in depression, and then, as if that weren't enough, receiving news like the one I received at that moment was something truly devastating.
We reached out to the Department of Homeland Security, but the agency did not comment. USCIS released this memo on December 2nd, ordering reviews of applications for legal status or citizenship for immigrants from 19 countries, including Cuba. It came after an Afghan refugee allegedly shot 2 National Guard members, killing one. The memo says recently the United States has seen what a lack of screening, vetting, and prioritizing expedient adjudications can do to the American people. The order impacts those coming to the country on or after January 20th, 2021, and allows for additional review of anyone who entered before that date. Ricardo says the pause feels unfair.
Immigration has had to be controlled to handle things in the best way possible, but keep in mind that we Hispanics have become a great part of this country.
Democrats have blasted the Trump administration for the pause. Today, Congressman John Larson said that we're a nation of immigrants. Donald Trump and Kristi Noem's extreme immigration application ban has nothing to do with national security. It's discrimination. Ricardo, meanwhile, still holds out hope that the immigration process will resume and he can one day call himself a U.S. citizen.
To have had a life in this country and to finally reach the point of being granted that privilege, I have no words.
Now, Ricardo mostly speaks Spanish, as you heard there, but because he's over the age of 55 and has had permanent legal status here in the United States for more than 15 years, he would be able to take his citizenship in Spanish if it is rescheduled. Live from the studio, Mike Savino, NBC Connecticut News.
Mike, thank you.